Hello and most welcome to GBC 24. Time for us to talk sports. And on the page today, we're focusing on boxing. We want to talk to a gentleman. He was a former boxer. He's currently an international trainer. His kid is making it big in the States. God being so good today, he happened to pass through my studio and he's in town for a special reason, and we've been able to catch him up here. He will share with us who he really is and then what he has been doing, how life has been treating him, and his mission really in Ghana, whether what he's replicating there in the US, because owning a boxing gymnasium in the States, training world-class boxers. Your son is the #1 junior boxer there in the States, and then coming back home, what really is he coming to give to us? What really sent him even there, we'll find out from him. Is no other person than this special guest I have is Joseph Awinongya. Right? Awinongya.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ghana once again.
Yeah, welcome, man. I'm happy I came.
Yeah, happy you came to Ghana.
Yeah, I'm happy I came, but I came in a different way. The way that I want to come, I really want to come this year, but I came in a different way. It seemed like we live in a world that we don't have a choice. When it reaches the right time for you to go, you just go. Since my dad was in the U.S. when he came here, he did a surgery in the U.S. When he came here, he passed away. So all the family came, most of my family, all of them are different places. So, and then we have a chance also to meet. We all to meet. So, but that's life, That's.
Then my condolences.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about yourself. And a lot of people still don't believe that it's you. And so, tell us a little bit about yourself. Let Ghanaians really know. If I say it, it will be as if I'm embellishing it. Joseph.
My name is Joseph, and I've been doing boxing. I think all my adult life, I started boxing. I started boxing in Italy.
You're Ghanaian, but you started doing in Italy.
Yeah, and then I was there. We have a different way that me and my brother was doing good in Germany, and I have a different family also over there. So when I went there, I picked up boxing. I remember my brother, he used to tell me, man, why are you doing that? Why we don't just work how we are doing? And the sport, I fall in love with the sport, so it made me to share and go a different way. But it was hard. To be a boxer, it's not easy. It's very,
and especially
very
in someone's town.
So you've been to
which some of the countries you've been to?
I live in Italy for a long time, maybe 3 or 4 years, and then I moved to Netherlands for about 4 years, and then I went to Germany, and then in '98 I came back to Ghana. I was going back to Germany, and I went to the embassy. I have a little bit difficult over there. And then I have a chance to meet Nana Yakunedu. I don't know if you know Nana Yakunedu.
Yeah.
He was training. I went over there with a guy called Baba Smala. When I met them, and they connected me with Car King, Don King, and then everything. And then I ended up coming to going to America.
And that's it.
And then I'm so happy now, so I'm an American citizen. Not say so happy I'm an American citizen, because when you live in a place also, and then your immune system changed to be in a different country, and then guess what? Your own country, though it's the same, but you end up having kids over there, and then you end up to be a citizen, then you feel like you did something also.
And so at the States now, currently as we sit here,
Yeah.
what do you do at the States now? You don't fight anymore, I guess.
I used to own Joliet magazine. I used to own Bolingbroke magazine. I have a foundation. I have a boxing gym, and now I just train people. I love the boxing. The way that I came out from boxing, I have a lot of people who help me out, and still some of the people still help me out. But something that I did it all my life. So now I'm doing the same thing. I'm giving back to the young kids over there.
How different was your training when you were growing up to what you are giving them now? Now virtually you do maybe you do sparring small, but you train them. You train them up. How different is that one and what you are applying now in the States?
It was a little bit different, because when I came out with I didn't have nobody to say you go. I have to do it by myself. I have to dig inside to do it by myself. I have to find a way to see I remember I was in France. I think I was begging to eat. I was going in the snow town. I was sleeping in the train station. So in the snow, I used to come outside and beg people to eat, and I don't speak the language, But I have to dig inside by myself and bring it out. I don't have nobody to tell me, hey, you can do it. So that's a difference that nowadays to find a fighter who can dig it up from their self and say, I can do this. There's nobody. Forget about the money, forget about all the cars that I'm driving, everything. Like somebody like Floyd Mayweather or somebody like Azuma Nelson. You know, those things, those people, you don't find it. It's hard to find them. And to raise a kid and build those things.
We'll come back to the kid, your child, and what you are doing with other children in the States. But I'm asking, it's owning a gym and owning so many things in US, running around doing things. Is it really what you intend doing, or you still have other ambitions? You really
No, it's not. It's not what I. To be honest with you, if they tell me to choose something that I want to do, I choose to do it if I have a chance to do it. I would love to go to work and go back home and sit at home and drink some beer and have fun and talk about some people. I love to doing those things. It's much easier. But to have your own thing running all the time, that's a more harder thing. But sometimes also we don't have a choice. Something that you build it inside, you can't run away from it.
You can't run away from
but
it.
You can say you don't want it, but you always go back again. So you have to accept it. When you accept it, then you're okay.
Let's talk about your son. Your son is currently in the States. Just share with us, who is your son, and what ranking is he in now in terms of what the trade he has applied, pugilism?
My son is I live in a town. I'm in Illinois, but I live in a small town called Joliet.
Okay.
My son is not just my son; it's everybody in Joliet. Joliet is everybody's son. You know, I can stay. My son can come out from school, and one thing also, my son is really good at school.
Okay, wait. Before you do that, tell me the name of your son so that my viewers can quickly Google and see who exactly you're talking about.
My son name is Joseph Awinongya.
Okay.
It's Awinongya. Last name is Awinongya.
So they are Googling now. They will start sending me on Facebook that yes, indeed, the gentleman you are talking about, we know him. And so tell me your son, what is this with your son that everywhere he goes, it's like the light is on him, he glows, currently ranked number 1.
My son, my gym that I run, now I moved to a different gym. The first gym that I ran, my son used to do wrestling when he was 2 years old.
When he was 2, he was
2
doing
years wrestling. So I remember the guy, Quentin, he used to be his trainer. So he used to come to me, like 3 years old, going to 4, he used to come to me and say, man, you have a special kid. I didn't pay attention with him. When he told me, say, yeah, I have a special kid, just let him keep on training. He said, that kid is good. He said, let him do the wrestling full time. I said, Quentin, just let him have fun, let him. He said, no, you have. So, but I didn't see it till he turned to about 5 years old. He came to me one day. I was sitting there. I think I have in Smano Adama fought, he fought Triple G. So when I came back, I was a little bit disappointed, when I came back, I was sitting down, and then my son said, Daddy, I want to do boxing. And I said, no, you don't want to do boxing. You want to go to school and just keep your school, keep on going, because school always comes first, I said, keep your education going. So one day I was sitting there, he came back and doing push-up with one hand, push-up with one hand. So when he did that, I said, okay. I said, you really want to do it? And to be a fighter, and you know how boxing goes, the punches, how you take punches, how you feel it, all these things. To see your own kid, it's a little bit different when you see it, you can train somebody kid and you can feel the same thing.
I'll come back to it. That how different is, or how difficult or easy is it training your own son and then training someone's son or daughter in boxing? How different is it? Is it difficult?
For me, what I did, most of my kids that I train a lot of kids, and all of them, I call them my kids. When they come to the gym, I'm your dad. It doesn't matter, your dad is home, but when you come here, I'm your dad. But Joseph ended up to be, when I start training him, it was a little bit different. But at the moment he keep on going, then guess what, I accept it also. I said that this is normal. Wow. So what I do is the kids that will come, I teach all of them the same, because you don't know which one inside going to be good, and you can choose one and leave one. With the one that you don't expect him to be good,
will be good. So which weight category is your
He's fight 80 pounds. 80 pounds, and he's number 1. He's the silver gloss champion. He's number 1 in the nation. 80 pounds. I teach him a little bit. It's not Joseph. he don't like watching boxing. Only one person like to watch, Deontay Wilder, the heavyweight, WBC heavyweight. Just only. When I want Joseph to go to bed early, I just put TV on. I just put boxing on. He will go to sleep right away.
But he's a boxer.
But he's a boxer. But he loved the. Joseph like competition. Even jumping rope is a competition for him. Running is a competition for him. When he put the treadmill high and high and high, and they keep on going. He said, sometimes so. When my fighters fight, I shout a lot, I scream a lot. I tell them to keep going, keep going. But when Joseph is fighting, I don't even pay attention. I just leave him alone. I don't say anything to him because I build those things into it. And you can do that, and we can do that. Example, even Abedi. See how those kids, he take them from, they're dead already, it's good already. How did you do that? To find a son, a kid like my son, Joseph, it take about 10,000 hours to make something good, profession. If he's throwing jab, it take 10,000 hours to keep him make that thing professional, so they can even close the eyes and they can do the same thing, come normal to them. To do those things, you have to go through it every day, every day.
So you've been doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
So currently, is he a Ghanaian or is an American?
Now he's American. He was born over there. He's American now, but now, in life, we don't know what is forward. We don't know. I remember, as I hear, I have to find out and see if it's a right thing. Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
I remember they say he came to Nigeria and so.
No, he's a Nigerian.
Yeah, he's a Nigerian, but he came to Nigeria, tried to do the boxing or something, and things didn't go well. But I think that was how that people see that. But that was a good thing that they did. I have to find out the story. But that was good that they did that.
He moved from Nigeria
he went
to England.
England too. No, he was born in England. But what I'm trying to say, when he went to Nigeria, tried to do something about boxing, and I think they didn't accept him. But when he went back to, that was a good thing, because when he went back to stay in his own, the place he was born.
Bagged him. So that's what your son will be doing.
Yeah, but son, I don't know.
Your son will not naturalize for Ghana.
I don't know. Maybe
you don't want to take the decision for him.
I don't know.
You won't take any decision for him.
No, I won't take any.
You won't influence his decision.
No. My son do his own thing. I try to make him a man. He's 9 years old, but he been with me. Everything that I do, me and him will go back. My son, I treat him like a dog. I don't treat him like a little kid.
What in the States? Do you have leagues for juveniles? You have, and that's where he's reigning high.
Yes, reigning.
And so at the end of the day, he becomes 15 years old, 16 years old, 18 years old. Then he takes his decision as to what he becomes.
If he want to do boxing,
he will do it.
What I told my son, I say, if you keep your schoolwork going, I'm going to train you. I'm going to make you good. If you just have to, because of that, he don't want to miss school.
Okay.
If my son is sleeping, I tell him that, just sleep, man, don't go to school. He will get up right away and then get prepared to go to school. Because
let's move away from your son and let's look at general boxing in Ghana. Your impressions so far. How will you describe the boxing scene in Ghana?
I think it's for me, boxing in Ghana. I can look. They have a guy over here called Azuma Nelson, and
he's a legend. He's not just a guy. He's a legend.
Yeah, I can say a guy, but
the Hall of Famer.
It's a Hall of Famer, but I just want him to make him one with like everybody. Every kid can call him. That's why I say they have a guy. Yeah. He's Azuma Nelson. You can maybe here in the state, Azuma Nelson is big over there. And the boxing also is big in Ghana, not so big. It's around Azuma Nelson. If I can sit over here to run my mouth to say how Ghanaians have to train, they have to do everything, then I'll be Azuma Nelson is right there. You can take a phone call and call Azuma Nelson. When I came, I met him the first time. I was happy about it. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I have to shake his hand, if I have to hug him. I just stand right there and watch him. I don't want to even go close to him. Because this guy, you don't see people like that no more. And it's hard to. Azuma Nelson, that's why I was. Azuma Nelson, you can pay Azuma. People like that, you can pay them $1 to fight and they will fight. You can pay them $1 and they will fight because it's inside. They love it. They love it. They don't do it because of the money. They don't do it because of the fame. He reached a time that that's why sometimes people have to look at him different. the generation always brings somebody to put him in the top. Maybe him to be a top, he can take his breasts and bring it down and help all the kids. And Azuma Nelson is one of them.
Okay.
You know.
Here in Ghana, what project do you intend doing? What exactly do you intend doing aside coming because of the funeral of your dad? What exactly do you want to do in Ghana?
My thing to do in Ghana is since my son is doing good in boxing like that, to keep him going, the amateur team in Ghana, if there's a way, and I know there's a way, if there's a way that my son will keep on growing, if we can have some connection with the Ghana amateur team to come to the US, to come to US and train. And there's a lot of ways that we can do that, but sometimes we don't look at that distance. There's a lot of ways that you can bring all this Ghanaian amateur team.
You want to see a new way in doing amateur boxing in this country.
Yes,
especially the Olympic team.
Yes, yes.
Okay, on our screens, is that your kid?
No, this is Azi.
This is Azi.
Azi, I train.
So these are the things that you do. This is your gym.
Yeah, this is my gym.
This is what you do.
Yeah, and Azi is he have 34 amateur fight, 26 knockout. He's ranking he used to rank number 6 in the nation. Now he's ranking number 8. Now when I'm going back, when I get to the US, I'm turning him professional.
You want me to turn him to professional?
Yeah, he's 19 years old. Azi can punch. Azi, this kid, he punched like a brick. I love this kid, and he respect also. You know, I'm so happy to be training him to be his friend also. Now I'm not there, so most of the time he's the one training all the kids over there. You know, but to find people, that's why you find people like that also. I'm trying to be there also for him. When anytime he needs something, we just seem like a friend. If he come to training center, we give him that respect. Whatever I tell him to do, he do it.
Okay. And so viewers, still on your screens are some of the things that they do in the States this day. And in US, you said your town again is
Joliet.
This is Joliet.
Yeah.
Okay. And so these are some of the gyms. Then what they do, he's a Ghanaian, but has naturalized and is just helping children out there to really become stars of tomorrow. And again, he's Joseph, and he has a son also bearing the same name, and the son is doing wonders at the age of 9. Is it 9 or 8?
9. He's gonna be 10 May 9.
So on the 9th of May, he'll be 10 years old.
Yeah.
That's your son.
Yeah.
And then he's doing exploits.
Yes.
And in his weight category, that's the 80
pound.
80 pound.
He's
category.
number 1 in the nation.
And in the US,
he's number 1.
he's number 1 now when it comes to his peers.
Yes, his class level, he's number 1 now.
And you are hoping that he builds it up and becomes somebody like the Anthony Joshua's of today. See him as the Mayweather's of today.
No, I don't think so, because Anthony Joshua is when I came to this country, my son already have sponsorships, Chevy. He have companies who help him. Have companies
at this age.
Yeah, they can write him. My son always, most of the time when he see a letter coming with his name on it, he open it and see if it's a check. It's for him.
At this age.
Yeah, they send him money. My son is doing really, really good. He have a Chevy endorse him in Joliet. They have a Chevy company, car dealership. They endorse him. They pay every travel that he go. They pay for him. And
so virtually, you don't do much in terms of spending your resources.
No. I used to from the beginning, but now he's been taking care.
At the age of 9.
Yeah, my son in Joliet. Everybody, I think if I do things good, my son can have anything that he want to have as similar money.
Let's talk about this project you intend you are harboring or hoping that you help in terms of really helping to reposition the Black Bombers. That's the National Olympic Team, the amateur ranks here in this country. And they are talking about thinking of a partnership between Ghana and the States to really do that. And how do you intend doing it?
It's I don't think.
In the first place, have you got in contact with?
No,
officials?
now I didn't do it. I have to do my homework first.
Okay.
I have to do most of the time. If you want to do something, you can go over there and talk to them, and you and them have but you have to find a way to see that how, the financial, how they're gonna eat, how they're gonna do all these things, and that's the thing that you have to work on it. When you work on it,
in the States, it doesn't look so difficult because the sport itself pays. It's $1 billion business, boxing.
Yeah.
Everywhere, everybody knows about it, and so pugilists don't find it difficult in the States training or finding a place to train or getting kit. Unlike this particular place that
No,
the amateur level, it's like you're doing it and you don't have partnership or you don't have anybody that supports you, it becomes a little bit difficult for you. How soon do you
no,
intend?
I think it's the same like here. There's a lot of people over here who support boxing. And people in Ghana here, when my son is fighting, they send him money to support him.
You have Ghanaians who
Yeah,
back
who
your
send
son.
money, who back my son, they send me money. They have a guy over here, he don't like to mention his name too much, but I think if I'm sitting over here, everybody know who I'm talking about, you know. And he do it. He support my son in the U.S. When my son is fighting, he send him a check. He send him money, say he send money to him to travel and everything. And now, except for when I came here, now I end up to go and see this guy,
Oh, okay.
Suntaba.
Okay.
Suntaba, he's a VVIP. It's a boss company that they go to the
Yes.
north a lot.
Yes.
And when I went to him and I talked to him because my son have a reality TV show coming up, so I'm so happy that
All these people are partnering. So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
exactly-
partners with my son.
How soon are we going to see this boxing reality show by your son? And
No, maybe we shoot. My son is going around with Secretary of State. Secretary of State just
At
went.
the
The
age of 10.
mayor is going to see
He
a
will
lot
be
of
10. He will be 10 this year
Yeah, he'll be 10 this month, May 9.
on the 9th of May.
May, yeah.
He will be 10 years
Yeah,
old,
he'll be
and
10
already he is the toast of the fans everywhere he goes in the
Yeah.
states. He's just making it big.
For my son, whatever everything that he's doing in U.S., going around meeting people, sharing ideas together for them to show it in Ghana here, that's something big for me. And for him to accept.
So this man is the one in charge of the VVIP transport.
Yes.
And so he's the one going to help you guys also
To
here.
show everybody who travel from Tamale, coming here, from
To
Bolga coming
really
here,
do it.
people
Okay.
from Accra going over there, for them to show my son what he's been doing in the U.S. and
So
on
that's
the bus.
amazing. Okay.
That's a big thing for
Now,
me.
before we run on from the studio, aside what your son is about doing,
Yeah.
do you still see the likes of you and other great potentials in Ghana when it comes to the sport called boxing? Boxing to Ghana somewhere, as we talk now, we don't have a world champion.
Yeah.
Yes, we are getting there. We have the tables and others coming up, but to get to the state of Azuma Nelson, we are yet to really get there. Do you see us in the coming years
Yeah, they
getting
can
back
get it.
to where we were in the past?
Yeah, in the past. Yeah.
Sure.
When Sami Kapta,
Yes.
when he was in charge of the boxing, that guy. You know, since I came here, I wish I have to find a way to talk to him. He knew exactly what he was doing. You know, so I think they will get there. And Azuma Nelson, they have the resources over here. I don't have to talk too much about Ghana boxing and this and that. But me, the place that I want to be to help the amateur boxing, and I know what my son is doing. That fund, that money up and down, that's gonna be much easier because I can help out. You know, I was born in this country. I was born in Ashama. You know, I was born in this country. Say that you can live everywhere, but you always have a part of yourself in your own country. You can come and see how the country is and how you can say whatever you want to say. But this country is still young. It's gonna grow. This country, give it about 100 years, it's gonna change to be the same like U.S. You know, it's a young country. So, you know, you still have your part. For me to have a chance to use my son to share ideas about young kid, how to help ourselves, how to grow up, how to be a better man. You know, that's the place that I want to be. You know, to show this amateur team, the Black Bombers, to help them up and get them to the Olympics. I would be very, very happy to do that. You know, that's the thing that and I know I can do it. It's just time. You know, it's just time. It's a hard work.
2020 Tokyo Olympic Games is some months away. I don't call it years, some months away.
Yeah.
People have started training already, and you
You
still feel that you still need some time to come and help the Black Bombers. Don't you want to start now?
I don't know if you have a chance to start now, to have a chance to call these fighters, all of them, to come to U.S. to find some money, type some money from somewhere to help them. Because boxing is a little bit different in Ghana. It's a little bit different. It's the same like US, but the way that they look at boxers is a little bit different. But it's still not there's people that who want to help, people that who make money from boxing, people that, as when I say, I quote Joshua Clotte or Joseph King Kong, those people bring their money in this country. Some of their money is they invest their money in America, in Ghana. So those people and the people that they help them, all of them still, they love the box and they have the money, but we have to find a way to use the money the right way to help this case. So one day we can have somebody, we have to have somebody like Azuma Nelson. We have to find a way to have somebody big like Azuma Nelson. And there's kids that who want to do it, but to guide them, to find a way to guide them. That's the
and that is your mission. You really want to come and also support to groom.
Yeah, boxers. Yeah, to groom them.
But we have the Ghana Amateur Boxing Federation there. How soon will you be getting in touch with the officials in charge? Unfortunately, maybe you've heard it. If you've not heard it, the president of the Ghana Amateur Boxing Federation, Mr. Gideon Korte, passed away some months back. He'll be buried in the coming days, and so they'll be having some championship. I don't know the time you'll be leaving this country, but you see some of the products that he has really groomed a lot. And most of the boys currently are the national team. That's the Bombers, were trained by Gideon Korte with his own resources and other things. And so they will go and honor him with some boxing. I don't know the day you will be leaving town, but they have something like that. There are other executives there that you can get in touch with them. We have the National Sports Authority around that are also into it, the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Maybe you can get in touch with them and see how they can help you really let you this dream. We have coaches there. You can also join hands and see how you can quickly facilitate. So at least in Tokyo, we can see something different.
Something different.
Yes, with what you have. Maybe 6 months they can come there, come and camp, use your facilities.
To train over there and go around and fight in the U. I think it's going to be good to go around and fight different cities all the time. To
at least you stay in town for a while, so maybe try and then get in charge.
Yeah, I'll try to do that. I'll find a way. I met Azuma Nelson last time. I'll find a way to call him and talk to him and see that if we can do something, if we can have some place to tap some money somewhere, somehow.
You can
we don't have to go through to go and ask what they call it, to go to the federation and go and ask them, hey, we need this money. We can find a way to do it. If we say we love, if I say I love Ghana, you say you love Ghana,
then we can do it.
Then we can do it.
Okay. Final words before you run. I hear my time is up. Okay. Final before we leave, what should we be expecting from you in the coming days and your son?
Yeah, we're going to the Junior Olympics, and I think he have a chance to win. He's gonna win the Junior Olympics, and then we just keep on training him and get him a better place. Find the right people to talk to him. Try to connect him with all the right people. So if the people want to go to see my son, they can go to Facebook and just type my name, Joseph Awinongya. They can follow his story. And if anybody who have ideas about that reality TV show, what we're gonna be doing, we have a buzz that they're gonna play with Joseph. If anybody who have ideas how
can just go there.
Yeah, can go there and send his request and everything, and then we're gonna be fine.
Okay, thanks very much for passing through. I'm grateful. Wish you all the best, and then again, my condolences to you and your family for the burial of your father.
Thank you.
We wish he sleeps well in the bosom of the Almighty God.
My father was a good man, so we don't have when my father died. Guess what? The day that people will come and see him. See, all the kids are laughing. Everybody was happy.
So nobody will cry because of the good things in that. Thank you very much for passing through once again. Okay. Wish you all the best. We've been talking boxing and how to help amateur boxing. It was one-on-one with Joseph. He was a former boxer, currently a trainer in the States, and his son is just doing wonders at the age of 9. And so we'll come back and talk more about him in our later days and our subsequent bulletins. Bye for now. Keep watching GBC 24.
Thank you.
Hello and most welcome to GBC 24, Ghana's premier all news channel. It's the Saturday edition, and today we are doing chit chat and we are doing the countdown to the 2017 AFCON here in Accra. Remember, the Eagles of Ghana will be locking horns with the Hawks of Togo on Sunday at exactly 3 p.m. at the Accra Sports Stadium. The good thing is that gates are free, lots to drink, lots of giveaways, and at the end of the day, we see who really will get the opportunity to be promoted to the next level in terms of the development of rugby in the sub-region. I've been joined by three able gentlemen with me. Two of them are the technical heads of the two teams that are really going to lock horns on Sunday, and I just want to find out from them what sort of game Ghanaians should be expecting on Sunday, and whether it will really be a lasting impression on them, that they will even be calling for more friendly matches. Remember, Ghana is celebrating 60 years of independence, and Togo and Ghana are just neighbors. Our president was there not long ago, and so Togolese are saying they'll give us a run for their money. Ghanaians are saying we'll still continue with our celebrations because we are 60 years old. And also I have one of the deputy captains of the national team, the Eagles, here with me. Let me quickly allow them to do the honorable thing, because this is their first time in my studio, and as tradition demands, they will introduce themselves to Ghanaians. So to my immediate left, Coach, welcome.
Welcome to your house.
Now, Sherry Ghanaians, what's your name? What do you do for Ghana Rugby? And what's your role on Sunday?
My name is Love Mogzoira, and I'm the head coach for Ghana National Rugby Team.
Okay, good. And next to him, I can see you in the national shirt. Tell us your name and where you role.
Thanks to Dan Hoppy. I'm involved as a technical director for the side. Been involved for a couple of years now, and then also I get the pleasure to play with these gentlemen as well.
Great. And then next to him is the gentleman himself, the big man. Sir, good to see you. Welcome to Ghana once again.
Thank you, thank you.
Tell me your name. Tell Ghanaians what you do.
My name is Urokumoni Mahawia, Togo Rugby National Team Coach.
Okay, and so Ghanaians, these are the gentlemen that will be really doing the action for us on Sunday. The Togolese coach is here, the Ghanaian coach is here. We have the deputy captain of the national team, the Eagles. So I'll start from our visitors. Just find out how ready they are for Sunday. Coach, how ready is Togo for Sunday's game?
We are ready for the game against Ghana. Very ready, because we lose our first match, and this one we are not expecting to lose it again. So we are very ready, technically and mindly.
You mean psychologically, you've put the defeat behind you?
Yes, yes. It's normal, and we have to forget the defeat and face the future. This is what we done, and we expect a good game tomorrow against Ghana.
And again, let me stay with you, because I saw that you weren't happy on Wednesday when your side really played. And again, you've played Ghana before, over and over again. What sort of approach do you feel the Ghanaians should be coming at you, looking at the stakes that are on the table now?
You know that it won't be easy, because I watch Ghana match against Benin, and I know they are very ready, but we usually play Ghana. It was never easy to play them. The two teams know each other. Sometimes Ghana beat us, sometimes we beat Ghana. But now we are very, very expecting to beat them. And we know it won't be easy. It won't be easy at all. We are going to try to be more disciplined and play simple rugby. And we will see what will happen.
Well, yes, so that's the Togo coach is saying that they are just going to play something simple. They are going to map up their strategy. So at the end of the day, they will be carrying the day. You can also join us on our social media page. Go to News Sports on Facebook and then look for News Sports GBC24. Like our page, and then you'll be getting some of the pictures and some information on the ongoing rugby championship. You can also send in your comments. Let it come on time before the show runs way down. And so I'll get back to the Ghana coach now. Dallas. That's the other name that Ghanaians don't do. Dallas. Now tell me, you've heard your counterpart. What sort of game should Ghanaians be expecting on Sunday?
We're gonna try and play smart rugby. You know, last week we did a lot of mistakes when we played Benin.
We're not clinical in our plays in terms of finishing, But we went back to the drawing board, and we've been training during the week, trying to polish up some of those mistakes. We believe we played a good game last weekend, but just a few mistakes that came with it. But we were fixing those mistakes during the week, so that when you come into this game, we just gonna be playing smart rugby.
Are you guys under pressure as the host country? Are you guys under pressure when you look at it? Is Ghana under pressure?
We are not in any under any pressure. We are going into this game as underdogs. They are bigger than us. The Togolese, in terms of rugby, they are bigger than us. They have been playing rugby for quite some time. So going into this match, we are actually underdogs. But we have been preparing. Like the coach said, they are taking this game serious, same as us. We are taking this game seriously. So no one prepares to lose. We are also preparing to win at the end of the day.
You are playing a team that on Wednesday, connoisseurs of rugby really on their books saying that Togo will beat Benin. At the end of the day, Benin surprised Togo. Togo will now be approaching the game as wounded lions. Every day they play you, you find it difficult beating them. It's a final. Someone calls it a do and die affair. It's 15s, more compact game. Wouldn't you be a little bit scared of the Togolese, looking at the way they will approach the game?
We are approaching this game very cautiously because the same thing happened with the Benin team. Like you said, after Sunday they were bitter at the end of the day, and they really went and they concentrated so much, and they worked on their mistakes, and they came in and surprised the Togolese. So we know the Togolese also they are also trying to do the same thing against us. So we are just trying to be very clinical in every approach that we're going to do towards this game. We need to be very, very smart, and the mentality of our guys, so that complacency does not settle into our players. So right now we are busy trying to move away from the win against Benin and start highly concentrating on the game against Togo.
Okay, let me come to Dan. Dan, how are you guys going to approach the game, and what should Ghanaians be expecting? You know, our Sundays, we have so many things we do on Sundays.
Yep.
Why should a Ghanaian come all the way from the homes, from wherever they are, to the sports stadium to come and cheer you guys up and celebrate rugby?
Look, any sports lovers, I know Ghana loves their sport. I mean, obviously football's a very big sport here. You see us, a few big men running around the paddock with a different shaped ball, very high impact game, and they're going to see a lot of competition. They're going to see what rugby values are all about. You see passion. They're going to see integrity. They're going to see teamwork, commitment, and most of all humility as well. You'll notice, it's
so
the
on our screens. I'll not cut you, but on our screens are some of the highlights of the game that took place when Ghana played against Benin, and so these are some of the things on our screens now. Ghana playing Benin at the Accra Sports Stadium. That was the opening game. Yeah. And so you were on the spot. You were saying something. Just wrap it up.
Look, it's Togo and Ghana have a very strong rivalry. They're going to see that rivalry play out over the weekend. Hopefully, we can come away with the win. I know that the Togolese guys are also looking for the same result, and they're going to fight hard for it, as our guys will as well.
Looking at the stakes at which you guys are playing now, the winner of this particular tournament gets promoted to a higher division.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you see that as a motivation for Togo to really come all out against you guys?
It's a massive motivation for both teams, and as you mentioned before, I know Togo are very sore about their loss during the week. Our guys are remaining humble in camp, and we're remaining focused. We know that they're going to come out strong, and we're looking forward to the competition.
Okay, let me get back to the Togolese coach. In terms of development of the game, you've been to Ghana on countless occasions. How do you rate development of rugby in Ghana and that of Togo? How will you describe it to the ordinary Ghanaian?
I can say that Ghanaians are working very hard and trying to move forward really, and you can see in the organization. The last time I came here for a rugby tournament, I think is over 9 years ago, 2007, and from there to today, they work very hard, because before that time, never Ghana beat Togo. But today, Ghana turned to a good challenger. Then when we have a game with them, is a seriously, I don't know how to say it in English. We take it seriously. Like Benin last time, never we lose against Benin.
You've never lost to Benin
Never.
before?
Then we came in that game, win in the mind. As rugby is not, game is not like that. Game is a game. You have to play and win. But I think that Ghana, they are working hard and they are growing fast. It's good. I like it because the way they are working here, they are promoting Africa rugby and West Africa. So I think that they are putting pressure on Togo, Benin, all those countries around them to work like that and to move forward together. It's very good, and I can say thank you and congratulations for that kind of work. And to your president, Mr. Herbert, all the union players, it's very nice to see that in Africa, West Africa, there is a country who are working like that. They are giving us pressure, so we don't have any way. You have to follow.
And so you are following?
Yes. It's
okay,
a good
now,
thing.
let me come to you. You guys, aside doing the field work, you have other guys too. Who are helping you guys, and what will you say to them? Tomorrow is the final day. I've seen on your posters.
There's so many people helping behind the scenes. I mean, we've got fantastic sponsors that have assisted with facilities, and the likes of Everpure Water, the likes of Club Beer, Gino, Interplast, African Mining Services, and Golden Tulip, I believe, this year as well. It's great to having those guys on board. The individuals within the organisations, I mean, Herbert Menson gets a mention. There's so many individuals that are volunteering their time and effort to go into ensure that our guys are well prepared. And as our Togolese coach has just said, it's really come along over the years to a stage that we are now a force to be reckoned with within the West African leagues, and we're looking forward to taking that further. I mean, Herbert's got massive vision to take Commonwealth Games in mind, Olympic Games in mind, World Cup, who knows, the sky's the limit.
Coach, people will be coming, okay, we really want to see what Ghanaians are really talking about, what the Togolese are really talking about. Paint a mental picture for us. You've been with us a little bit. Someone will leave their funeral on Sunday and not go. Someone will leave their church services and other activities they have on Sunday to just come and pitch camp to watch you guys. What should they, again, expect from the Eagles? You are leading the national team. After the national team has been played, what should you expect from your team?
We've been working hard so that we win this tournament. Going into 9 weeks prior to this tournament, we have been training, we have been practicing for this tournament. And so coming into tomorrow, we expect to play good rugby. At the end of the day, it's all about the quality of play that the guys will showcase on the field. So we expect that everyone's going to come and watch tomorrow. He's going to enjoy himself. We're going to play some brilliant rugby tomorrow. And after the Africa Cup tournament, we are looking forward, if we get promoted, we're looking forward to playing into 1C, which there's better countries in terms of rugby. The Nigerians, the Cameroons, they are also in that group. And Algeria, I think, they're also in that group. So it'll be good for us, for our rugby as well as Ghana.
Personally, do you have any aspirations ahead of tomorrow's game, being the first coach to really move Ghana rugby from this particular zone D to zone C? If do you have any target for yourself, trying to achieve a certain mark as the leader of the Ghana team?
It's every coach's dream to go to the World Cup, which people might say, okay, he's setting the bar high for himself. But I'm here to make sure that if we develop and target the World Cup, and which is the same vision from the president and everyone else. Even the players, they also want to get to that stage. So we're targeting to qualify from Group 1D. With God's progress, we get to 1A and maybe try to qualify for the World Cup.
Thanks, guys, for really passing through. I'm really grateful for your time. I know you need to go and rest and then prepare for tomorrow. But anything that will be happening, at the end of the day, I believe that Ghana Rugby and Rugby Africa will be winning, because at the end of the day, you guys are going to sell out a good game. And maybe when the TVs come around, the prints come around to really come and take photos, they'll have something memorable to really share. Thanks very much, guys, for doing the watching. We've been talking the counts. Now remember, tomorrow Ghana is hosting the finals of the Africa Rugby Challenge West 1 tournament at the Accra Sports Stadium. Again, remember, gates are free. Lots of drinks there. Anybody who loves to really have fun, please be at the Accra Sports Stadium tomorrow, God willing. 3 p.m. The gate will be open as early as 10 a.m. So you can just come with your family to really come and have a fun of it, and come and see the real haka. The national team, the Eagles, will do another haka for us to really see, and then also see how they cheer people on. At the end of the day, one of the teams will be promoted to Zone C, and then we see how the progression of rugby will do. But in between that, we'll bring in more updates on the rugby tournament before and after, and even this. When the news goes on, we'll still bring you something on rugby until cross your fingers. And at the end of the day, we do it. Coach, say your final words before you go.
Yes, I invite Ghana people to come and watch rugby.
Okay.
To come and watch the game. It's not a battle. It's not a war. But it will be like a friendly game. And those who like rugby, I invite them to come and see the game. And after the game, we are a family, and we are expecting take to Africa Rugby, West Africa Rugby for more level. So we are expecting to work as a team after this tournament, create a league, like a league, Togo, Ghana, Benin, West Africa League, to promote our players and let them play more than they already play. So I invite Ghana people to come and watch this game, to come and support rugby first. Then after, you can come and support Ghana, come and support Togo. Thank you.
That's impressive. And so that's the Togolese coach for you, and he's saying that everybody please come. Just come in. At the end of the day, you can even take your selfies and other stuff. And then I guess you do your autographs for them. You sign, and then do so many things for them, right? That's Winning Sports. Thanks very much for being a part of us. Remember that we'll promise you and we'll deliver. After this tournament, we'll try and get the winners, and even whoever will come second back to the studio with their trophies and everything to really celebrate them and find out what is next for rugby development in this country. I know Mr. Albert Mensah is watching wherever he is right now, whether in Accra or Kumasi. We know you'll be doing the watching, and so we give you thumbs up for whatever you are doing, and we hope that at the end of the day, more corporate sponsors will come on board. Golden Tulip, we say we salute you. Club, we say AM Mining Services, we say Everpure. Everybody that is on board, GTV Sports Plus, GTV, other TV stations that are really helping us, other newspapers that are really helping us. And Ryan, wherever you are, Ryan Milan, we salute you for all the good work you are doing, putting it on social media for us. Thanks very much for doing the watching. We'll come back again later.